Hello and welcome, this is Carlos Bostria from Corvus Belli. Today we're enjoying here this wonderful view from the Morrazo Peninsula, and this is going to be the Gencon video, okay? The contents from Corvus Belli about the human sphere regarding that big event in Indianapolis that is going to happen. So pour yourself a drink, relax. This is going to be a fully loaded video of contents regarding the human sphere, infinity and Hexadome. So I hope you're ready, because we're going to amaze you with wonderful previews and information and big announcements and stuff. So wonderful view, wonderful location, wonderful video coming towards you. Go! Infinity Hexadome Legends has arrived. It's here, finally. The board game from Corvus Belli, the best game from Corvus Belli, like chess, like a sports arena in the future, but really a game that requires all your brain juice in order to win, to make your team conquer the scoring zone and the next one and the next one. It's a great game, believe me. If you have not played Aristella back in the day, go with this. It's here. Core box with 8 characters, but now, because we have arrived finally, we have the first expansion, Cold Blood, with Valkyria and Nadir. Check them out, there's a bundle. If you get both of the products together, you will get extra dice, okay? Lovely game. But also, here at Gencon, okay, we're revealing that there's more stuff coming. There will be a lovely tournament pack with lots of goodies and especially stuff for Hexer and stuff like that. And we're also revealing now the next expansion, okay, Rotten Luck, coming back into the Hexadome. Legend Wild Bill making his comeback, okay? So the cowboy with the dead man's hand, okay, he's finally back on the Hexadome with his lovely cards. And also new character Wisteria, okay, a grabber, okay, in a game where positioning yourself into the scoring zone is what counts in order to win. Here we have a character that grabs people and avoids them to get into the zone, okay? She can freeze you, okay, the frozen state that allows you to get you immobilized, okay? So very meaningful character regarding the final outcome of the whole match. So now we have like 12 characters here being revealed, okay? The 8 from the core box, 2 from the expansion, another 2 from another expansion, okay? Are you impressed? They have lovely values, lovely 3D renders, lovely stuff. Listen to me, you have seen nothing yet. More characters and more expansions and more awesome stuff are going to happen on the Hexadome. So jumping is what I can tell you. I cannot wait to play this with my friends because I love this game so much. Okay, so now regarding Infinity M5, what was the last big thing we have just experienced? It was Operation Macebreaker, the big battle pack confronting Aleph operations against Corregidor Surface Division. This has also the Beyond Macebreaker box, and this also has now a combination with the new Start Here Essentials box, which is fully compatible with Macebreaker. So that is the arrival of Aleph and Corregidor regarding, you know, the spotlight of Infinity M5 right now. So, with the arrival of Macebreaker, something happens. The previous battle pack, Operation Sandtrap, is going to be repacked into 2 action packs, okay? The action pack for Kestrel Colonial Force from Pano, okay, that gets all the miniatures from Operation Sandtrap and the Beyond Operation Sandtrap, and also action pack for JSA Shinden Butai, getting all the miniatures from Operation Sandtrap and all the miniatures for Beyond Operation Sandtrap. So suddenly, in the market, there are going to be 2 action packs that are very well balanced, okay? Because when you put together those 10 miniatures and 10 miniatures in single boxes, they both can compose easily a 250 points and about 4 or 5 SWCs list, okay? So just a secondary group of 50 points will round it up to 300 if you are going to a tournament of 300 points, for example. So balance action packs against each other, nice. Apart from that, we have a new season of ITS Infinity Tournament System coming, that is going to have the usual lovely tournament pack from Corvus Belli, full of goodies, full of lovely stuff that we will reveal at some point. But what is the next winner miniature? Okay, the next winner miniature is going to be Armand Lemouet. Remember that Touha character that got like disjointed from the rest of the Touha and cannot communicate with pheromones anymore? Okay, that is going to have another winner pack miniature with the sniper rifle. Okay, so that is the next miniature that people who win tournaments will get in their hands. something exciting that I want to share with you is our partner Mindworks, okay, and a company that makes high quality figurines, okay, and they have just made a Shinobu Kitsune, the character from GSA, lovely Shinobu Kitsune figure with the katana and has two different options with the hat, lovely figure. So what is going to happen is that this company is going to make lovely, high quality resin figures, okay, that are going to be available for Corvus Belli games. So now we have Shinobu, there's another one for Warcraft, and more stuff that will come in the future. So stay tuned, because if you are a collector and you want a beautiful piece on your shelf with infinity flavor going on, this will satisfy that in your needs, okay? So stay tuned for these guys. Regarding Infinity M5 previews, we have tons of stuff to show you, really. We have Yuan Ban, Barangian Dog Warrior, the war warrior that can be chosen in Cosmoflot, Starmada, many armies. This mercenary character that carries armor-piercing T2 close combat weapon, chain rifles, tons of stuff he's carrying, okay? We have here the concept design that we showed you long ago, and we have 3D renders, and we even have the painted figure to show you. So, awesome character that will arrive shortly at Infinity M5. It's going to be awesome. Apart from that, I can show you the new concept design for the geckos, the small tag for the nomads, okay, from Corregidor. And this time the new gecko comes a single figure of the gecko in the box, but comes with a Robibot, little remote that comes out of the gecko in order to accomplish objectives and stuff like that, okay? So lovely figures for Corregidor in order to combine itself with the Corregidor Surface division that is coming in Operation Macebreaker. Apart from that, I can show you also the vehicle for Aleph, the Tarxias, okay? Look at that design, sleek, it's dangerous. It's one of those vehicles that people cannot handle. And if Aleph Operation needed more power, right, lately, you know, it's getting all the toys. So Tarxias, the vehicle, interception wing for Aleph. And finally, for Imperial Service, we have a lovely character here to show you that people is already aware of, is new figure for Tao Bu, Mastermind and Schemer, okay? Tao Bu, that character that originally came from Aristeia, and people cannot get enough of him, okay? So we're making a new figure with Tao Bu with a viral pistol, okay? With that kind of, you know, mastermind gangster outfit that he has. So lovely figures for Infinity M5. Infinity Hyperthermal, the next upcoming Infinity expansion, okay? It's going to be a new book that comes with lore, painting tutorials, missions, narrative campaign, and it's going to unlock the next wave of things for Corvus Belli Infinity, okay? So, what is going to happen? During this year, at some point, Hyperthermal will arrive, okay? New book, okay? When you get into reading the lore, the lore of Corvus Belli Infinity evolves, expands, advances, the timeline continues, okay? There's a chapter called The Stone in the Pond, okay? I'm not going to reveal what happens, but it's big, okay? And carries consequences, the stone in the pond, the ripples of the impact of the stone in the pond. So that is golden, in my opinion. Then Planet Shinju, okay, the fight and the power struggle of all the factions for dominating Planet Shinju and all the MacGuffins and shenanigans that are happening on the ground level of that planet are evolving. Okay, then also the lore and specifics for Aleph and Hakislam, okay, which were the factions that were a bit left out in the previous Infinity book. Now focus on them, okay? Apart from developing the flavors of Corregidor Surface Division, Aleph Operations, the ones from Macebreaker, because this book continues kind of the narrative path that begins with Operation Macebreaker, okay? Apart from that, Next Wave, apart from that, new units, okay? Apart from that, the arrival of the new Spec Ops, okay? Every faction is getting a new Spec Ops, okay? And there are new rules for Spec Ops with different ways of using them in tournaments, okay? That are going to have impact on the meta, on the game, okay? So, kind of a wave of content that is going to be unleashed with the arrival of this book. And of course, expect the Infinity Army at some point to update, okay? And suddenly, new stuff, okay? With the arrival of Hyperthermal, that will mean the starting point for the arrival of the Spec Ops, okay? Here's how this product is going to go. A Spec Ops little box with 3 figures, okay? One Spec Op light infantry version, one Spec Op heavy infantry version, and one little helper remote, okay? I'm not going to get in specifics regarding how they do work in the game. We will update the PDF rules of the game, and at some point you will see how it goes, but believe me, there are modes so you can customize and upgrade your Spec Op, and there are modes that will be allowed to use the 3 figures simultaneously. I think I can even assemble a Harris extra fire team or something like that. Who are the Spec Ops? If you're Infinity veterans, you already know these names, but let me get back to introducing all of you, okay? So, Pano, Indigo, Spec Ops. We have a lovely female figure here, okay? Look at this design, okay? And we have the light infantry version, okay? Apart from that, she has a little blueberry Spec Bot helper that will go with her, okay? Apart from that, we also can upgrade the Indigo Spec Op to the heavy infantry version, okay? With 2 sets of arms carrying the multi-rifle and the heavy machine gun, okay? Because Spec Ops are going to come with 2 sets of arms each body, okay? Moving on, Yuqin, best faction, Gi Fen Spec Op, classic name. We have here the light infantry version, okay, and we have the Spec Bot that comes with him, okay, and also we have a heavy infantry version. It's going to go like this, okay, with every single Spec Op. Combined Army, Nexus 7 Spec Op. We have this design, which is kind of the light infantry, okay? We have this design and these 3D renders for the heavy infantry version. And look at the helper robot. It's not totally different from everything else, okay? It's like a squid. It's a combined army, alien shit, okay? And finally, I can tell you that with the arrival of Infinity Hyperthermal, the Mercenary Spec Op will be the pre-order figure. The Rambler Spec Ops that looks like this. Slick guy, okay, gunslinger look like, okay, and the miniature looks like this. Beautiful, lovely, coming towards you. It's going to happen. Lovely stuff for Corvus Belli Infinity. It's going to blow your mind, okay? Okay, so you have seen tons of previews, and we still have a lot of events ahead of us, because remember that Corvus Belli will organize here at home, okay, our own event, the Interplanetario, which is the biggest Infinity tournament in the world, okay. Later there will be Freak Wars, at some point the Krag, the biggest Infinity tournament in the USA in Denver, Colorado is going to happen, okay. So expect drops of information and previews also happening during the year, okay, with the arrival of all these products. Remember that we still have tons of Spec Ops to show you. The red caps are going to be amazing. Also Hexadome happening with expansions. So that's what we have in the menu for the rest of 2026. You won't believe what's coming later, okay? So we have tons of stuff. Thank you so much for your attention. This has been Carlos Bostria in the Corvus Belli Batmobile here. Super incredible car, you know, wow. Thank you so much for your attention. Have a good day. Bye.